Good stuff. All right, Lindsey Singer joining us now, Colorado Rising Action. Lindsey, how are you?
Hi, Lindsey.
Good. Hi, good to be on with you.
Talk to us about Prop CC.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So this is one of the biggest issues that's going to be on the ballot in November, and I'm going to keep talking about it through November because it's really important. So what Prop CC does is it asks us to give up our taxpayer bill of rights refunds. So that's the part of Tabor that helps us control the size of government. And they're asking us to permanently just get rid of this half of Tabor. So what Colorado Rising Action is doing is we're a part of a coalition of conservatives and leaders who are leading the force against Prop CC. We are part of the No on CC campaign, and hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of that. So any questions you have on Proposition CC and why it's bad, happy to talk about that.
So essentially what they're trying to do is get rid of it so that all the refund money will just go back into the pot. And I assume one of their marketing tools will be, well, you've lived without this money anyway, so why do you need it back? That's probably what they'll say, right?
Yeah, that is part of what they're saying. But here's what happens with sometimes we don't always get refunds. Sometimes they're small. But what happens when refunds do come back to taxpayers is first they go to localities, and the localities decide to spend it on senior and veteran reimbursements for property tax exemptions that they've had. So that goes to the local community. It goes to help, fire stations, police forces, local schools. And then if there's more left after that, that goes directly back to the taxpayer. So it's a critical part of the taxpayer bill of rights, and this is clearly just a way, to start dismantling Tabor. I don't think.
Yeah, essentially, you don't need if they're going to do that. There's no reason to have Tabor anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we would still get a vote on tax increases is the other part of it, but it's just one step. And I really feel like there's a lot of energy behind this. A lot of Coloradans, 72% of Coloradans are in favor of the taxpayer bill of rights when they just hear the exact definition. So I really think Coloradans will stand behind the taxpayer bill of rights.
I sure hope you're right. So what do we need to do to make sure that we can get the word out and make sure people support this properly?
Yeah, so talk to your friends and neighbors about it. If you go to coloradorisingaction.org, that's our website, and we'll be posting a lot more about that. We have a bunch of new stuff coming out about the various things that Proposition CC does and the issues with it and what you can do to help. You can help us by, signing up to support and spreading the word, following us on Facebook and Twitter, which is all coloradorisingaction.org.
Got it. I mean, essentially, this is a tax increase when you get down to it.
Yeah, it is a tax increase, and it's a permanent tax increase. It's tax money that you don't have and the government is spending. Mm-hmm. It's a tax increase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well said. All right, Colorado, website.
The legislature, just one more point on that. The legislature that just got out, they chose to underfund roads and education, and they're probably hoping for voters to approve a tax increase like Proposition CC. But, we're not seeing the legislature spend their money any wiser. They're spending it faster. And so we really need to send a clear message and vote against Proposition CC.
Well said. All right. Lindsey, thanks. As always, really appreciate you joining us. And we will talk to you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Colorado Rising Action.
Do they have a website?
.com.
There you go.